Alright, we're going to see how this bandsaw is going to work here. So basically, I got me a chunk of steel here. So this has been welded in here right here, so I don't know. Usually can't do much of weld, it's hard as hell. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this thing off right here, so I'll have a piece of bar stock for something important to make out of. So I'm going to go and just kind of cut it somewhere in that area. So you always want to make sure you push on this in the direction of rotation, the cutting edge. Never put your hand where it's going to go into that, because it will cut your hand right off. So whenever you're pushing on something, pushing on this side or on this side, like this, don't ever push in the middle like that. You'll lose some body parts real quick. Also, if you have like a piece of wood works really good, or a piece of aluminum, you can push on it right there like that, and that'll do it too. But just make sure if the blade, something happens, it pops, you don't go like that into your hand. I never like pushing directly into the blade. Never. If I want to push there, I'll push off the side like that. So if it slips, I go past the blade, don't hit the blade. So never go in direct line to blade, you won't get hurt. Otherwise, it'll cut everything off. These things are sharp. They definitely do damage. The other thing you should do is always have your support down real close so the blade can't walk all over the place. So we just undo the adjuster here, move it down, give yourself some room there. That makes the blade more rigid so it cuts better. So my hand here supports, I can't go in. I'm using my thumb pressure pushing. See how much my hand went when it popped? Because I was supporting here. Now I didn't want to push on this side of the block, because if you push right here, you're pinching the blade. So I was pushing right here, right next to it, over here. So there you go. It cut pretty good. It's a sharp blade. It's a new blade. So it cut pretty nice and cleanly. Obviously I had to hold it enough that it wasn't rotating on me. Whenever a bar stock rotates when you're trying to cut it, it tears the blade up pretty bad. So you never want that to happen. Looks like it was hollow in there too. Alright, so there you go. Cut pretty nicely. You know, relatively coarse blade, so it is what it is. I'm happy with it. Seems to be working. Didn't tear up anything, didn't break anything. This here is staying put because we're putting pressure on it. So that's a plus. No wear on anything, it looks like, so it should be good. Now you could put a little bit of oil on the outside of the blade here, probably wouldn't hurt. So I'll probably go ahead and do that at some point, maybe. But I don't know if I should do that or not, because the tires up there would be on the oil. You don't want that, so I don't think I'm going to do that. So obviously the blade is staying put. So like I said, this one here, it kept flopping off every time you did anything. This one's nice and stable now. You can't cut circles and stuff like that very easy now because it's so fat, but it's got more support, I can actually use it. So that retires my hacksaw for a little bit. I'll still use it for cutting stuff inside the lathe, but now I got a good excuse to take it out of the lathe so I can cut it with something better than a worn out blade on that thing right over there. So there you go. I'm happy. It worked pretty good. There you go. I fixed one tool. Still got to fix the air compressor, but one at a time. There you go. Alright, we got these old blades to get rid of here, so one trick to doing these is to fill them up into a triple. So it's kind of hard to show you exactly how to do that, but basically what you do is you stand on a blade. This works for belts and anything else too that's round. Stand on the middle, hold it in the middle like that. Don't let it rotate in your hand. Just rotate your hand a full turn like that and go down. And it goes into a nice triple. You kind of wiggle around a little bit until they're all the same height. Like that, and then they'll stay like that. Put a little piece of tape on it, definitely will stay that way, but they're not springing up on you because they're not supposed to be sprung and loaded like that. And to release them, you just kind of throw them on the ground and you pop them. And they come back out. Pretty straightforward. It doesn't do any damage to your blades because you're not, it's always flexing, not bending it. So remember, just don't let your hand, don't let the blade rotate in your hand. Just go down like that. Real easy. Roll them around like that. Then the big blade, if you want to do the same thing, you can. So this one here, we got a protective piece we can put on there. If you want to, we got this little piece off the old blade that we got. Or the new blade, I should say. So if you just run this thing along the whole inside of the blade here, which is going to be a pain in the butt to do, I can see already. Yeah. Just not happy about doing that. It's already more work than I want to do. Okay, so now the same thing. Just take it, stand on it, so put your foot on there, hold it, and just rotate. Now this is a little bit thicker blade, so a little harder to do, but the same thing. Just rotate it around like that. So you just go evenly, not pushing it. This is almost no load to do this, it's just flexing around. If you have to force it, you're bending it. So it's very simple to do. Actually, it works really nice for your belts, for your belt drive bikes too. So, I like that. There you go. And they'll sit over there like that in a nice little pile. Next time you want to tie them up, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Some of the stuff used in the back of the bandsaw, so at least we'll have them. But I'm going to write on this one it's too long, because it is too long to use. Alright, there you go. One more trick on how to tie up this bandsaw blade.